All right, guys, today we're talking everybody's favorite, cleanliness. Let's get right into this. At the end of the day, Upreach is a CrossFit gym, and it's an open air facility. Again, we actually during COVID, we got deemed an open air facility, which means we were able to operate with a little bit different rules. I'll also say, in the time I've been at Upreach, since 2018, we've had no MRSA, ringworm, anything like that. And I know some people are like, oh, that's like a low bar. You'd be surprised how much of that stuff goes around gyms, jiu-jitsu places. We've had zero at Upreach. During COVID, we had no outbreak of COVID in the gym. So I think the expectation of, like, at the end of the day, we're not a spa, we're not a library, we're an open air CrossFit gym. There's always going to be some semblance of needing to probably keep it cleaner. And it's not an excuse. It's just something that, like, it's always going to be there. We can always try to improve, and that's what we're going to do here. Part of that is getting our janitor back on to 2 times a week. So, like I said, we have a janitor on hire, comes in Wednesday night, cleans the whole place. Those that come in Thursday morning or in the middle of the day, you experiencing, you're always like, it smells so clean in here, all the chemical smell, which we get into like how good that is for us health-wise. But nonetheless, bathrooms, all that kind of stuff. So, like, we do have a janitor. We're going to try to increase him back up to 2 times a week, Wednesday night, Sunday nights. So hopefully more people can experience it. Hopefully it keeps it a little bit cleaner in there. I think more importantly, though, what we have is a system in place for a deep clean, which Coach Haley has stepped up and become our cleanliness manager. I think she's probably already been that. We just officially gave her that title. She has a great eye for cleanliness, things that I don't see, that a lot of us maybe don't see normally. And so she's been tasked with coming up with a deep clean every 6 months. Not only coming up with it, but assigning us, essentially like team leads. Sean, you're responsible for cleaning all of the equipment. Awesome. And then members are, if you want to participate, you're more than welcome to. I know we have a lot of members that love to clean, want to make our facility better. So we'd love to have you. And so she's going to be tasked with getting that. She's working right now to get a time sometime in May. So as a community, we'll let you guys know when that is. That way, if any of you want to participate, you can let us know. We can create teams, and that way, if all the coaches are there, we have 6, 7 people, 7 teams. I think we can bang out a really good deep clean in probably an hour or 2. So we have stuff on staff for that. And then Haley and I are working together to continue to think about ways to organize. She's giving me ideas for organization or for more cleanliness stuff, and we're working together on that front. Increased floor scrubbing. I think a lot of you have seen that. That one falls on me. If I'm being honest, just once we got the janitor, I kind of got lazy with that, or I just didn't think it was a necessity. However, I've been told otherwise, and that's easy for me, and it's something I enjoy. Put on classic rock and just bang away at some floor scrubbing with the Zamboni there. So that's something I'm trying to do every day. I might not be perfect with it. I might not get it every day, guys, but I'm going to try to get it pretty much Monday through Friday as best I can. I know you guys, that's probably one of the biggest things we want to continue to have clean. Obviously, we do burpees. We're on the ground a lot. So, and then from there, again, this is a community. We all need to be better about being tidy and picking up after ourselves. We need to make sure that if we are pulling things out of our bag, we're putting it away, or we don't leave our gym bag out and leave the gym. We put it back in the locker, or we take it home with us. We don't leave our sweatshirts at the gym. We just pick up after ourselves. We want to treat Upreach with the respect and the love that I know you guys have for it, because it brings up the overall vibe and the overall experience for everybody. So again, at the end of the day, Upreach is never going to be spotless. It's never going to be a place that is spa clean. But we do have things in place to try to make it cleaner. And I would say probably just be more consistent with the cleanliness. Everybody's experienced probably like the days coming after the janitor or after a deep clean, like, oh my God, it's so clean. And then again, it falls off a little bit. So we're working on a system to put in place to make that cleanliness be a little bit more consistent. And hopefully with your guys' help as well, we can continue to be tidy, be clean, and work on making Upreach, for the facility that it is, as clean consistently as it can be. So thank you guys. May is what we're aiming for our first deep clean. If you're interested in joining us, let Haley know. She's going to be able to kind of create teams and have a tally. So once we have a date set in May, we'll get that out to you guys. You guys can let Haley know if you want to participate in that. And awesome.